right, gang, look. We on YouTube. His name is Zachary Wack, whatever, right? Found an African brother. Just spin this out how he see it, because y'all know, like, it's about Akon. Like I said, a lot. Some of y'all, we forgot Akon was a real African. That's how he like, you know what I'm saying? We forgot, gang. Like, we forgot, them silly American.
29 years has filed for divorce. 29 years.
Yeah, I feel like he
filed for divorce. It's crazy, yeah? I see you shaking. Yes. Tomeka Thiam, Akon's wife, 29 years of marriage.
You got authentic African nose, too.
And she wants a part of the cake. How much is that? She's asking for $100 million.
Oh, $100 million.
For the divorce. Welcome to the United States of America. It's crazy stuff.
They won't let me out. I see it in the night, oh, and he could not go.
People do divorce in Africa, but let's stick to Akon, okay? Akon's wife of 29 years.
29 years.
They filed for divorce.
Some of y'all probably watch ain't even 29 years old. You gonna see this clip, you like, I ain't even 29 years old.
The craziest part is still to come. The craziest part is they've just found out, everybody's shook, to be informed that Akon has been found to only have in his balance $10,000. Yes.
$10,000.
He's a big artist, big figure, in entertainment from Senegal, where he was born, moved to the United States of America, I believe. Not 100% sure what's happened in his childhood, but yeah. He's made a big name for himself.
Mm-hmm.
And Akon, who's known for big businesses, big enterprises,
big stuff,
investment,
big
electricity, energy, and Akon Town and all that project stuff, to be found with only $10,000. Now,
okay, so the name of the city where was that? It was going to be in Nigeria or Ghana, something. It's going to be called Akon Town. He got $10,000 in his bank account. He done scrunched up more money than the Democrats and the Republicans. He scrounged up more money than one of your favorite presidents out here. And you tell me, your black community, I got questions to ask. Say, for instance, that this was Donald Trump. So this is a deep thought type Thursday. Say Donald Trump get out of office. He divorcing, what's her name, Melania? Next thing you know, they like, yo, he only got 10,000 in his account. He like, yo, I'll break off 3,500. Yo, bro, I'd have been your wife through 2 presidencies and a bunch of other crazy stuff. Or like, bro, hold on, bro. We done been through some stuff, man. You had me reading live on television. People, it was crazy. Yo, listen, 3,500, Donald? Could be going crazy on Donald Trump. See? He ain't even president no more, motherfucker be lighting him up. But a lot of people in our community, a lot of black men is like, yeah, that's what you supposed to do. This is like celebrated, like, ooh, my man Akon slick. That's what you, wait a minute. What if that was your daughter? What do you mean when you tell? I'm not saying Akon don't love her, but I think a lot of stuff is cultural. But it's some parts of your character that can't be. I don't think it, like, some parts of your character just got to be like solid human. What could she do to make you feel like, hey, man, we're going to start negotiations at this 10,000 here? What could she do in your book? Some people are like, oh, she cheated on me. Yo, we was together for 29 years. And the 28th year, she cheated on me. Out of nowhere. I mean, she went 28 of them things strong, bro. Like, she went, 27 strong. Like, did something else happen? Let's just give it thought. We not here to bash Akon. We using Akon's situation as just a springboard to talk about love. Got you. That's what Boo be doing, don't he? Whip them around the corner. Jim Jones.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. There she go, the lady of my dreams.
Now, I ain't even old enough to have been with nobody no 29 years. But if you've been married to somebody for 29 years, this got to feel like a real family member though, like a real, in y'all can't. I mean, so at some point you wasn't this guy yet. It wasn't even it wasn't even an Akon town being thought about. You ain't discover a Lady Gaga or sign a Lady Gaga. Like, none of this locked up and slapped that. None of that. You was stealing cars maybe. Just hitting the studio trying to find something. Doing free shows. Doing shows getting $600. Doing shows paying money to do the show. But she was there, right? So look, I know how old I am. And I know the first time I heard of Akon. So when I subtract that back, I'm going to tell y'all. If it was 29 years they've been married. Now, I'm not saying they got married in the first year. So it's 29 years of marriage. Did they just meet each other? Hey, let's get married. I'm not sure. But I was locked up the first time I heard, I'm locked up, they won't let me out. I was on Rikers Island. That means, right? And then I go back, I'm like, oh, so when my mom, based off my age and when that happened, so this when he bubbled up crazy, right? They had to be together 8, 7, 6 years or maybe longer. Some people ain't got that much time in a relationship. I'm not saying we got to be together. And if I only got 10,000, depends on how I got that, how we worked it out. Like, I might owe you 7. I might need to break you off 8. At the same time, I could have $1 million and be like, damn, what I think this person deserve is $50,000. I don't know. But when you start to get into 29 years and you was grinding and trying to come up and Like, how rich is your character? I'm gonna tell you something, right? And I hope if you watching this, you could just be honest with yourself, right? How easy is it for you to hate? Not hate on somebody, be like, oh, this person's hating on this person. No. How easy is it for you to be like, I really dislike this person, whatever, right? And I want them to suffer. I want to hurt them. Of course, I had a time like that. Everybody know what I was in prison for, the kind of things I used to do, my reputation. But that was my youth, my teenage way of thinking. I'm mad I even got to count that. But I've done things in that time that was big enough to where it would be disrespectful if I tried to sweep things through or just brush things over. So I don't. I just take accountability. And maybe your situation is similar. Maybe it's the same. I don't know. But we've seen not just this, right? We've seen the Remy and Papoose thing. Y'all remember the Remy and Papoose situation? On the internet, we was collectively, all of us, don't act like y'all wasn't doing that. So, people change.
Tell me.
I tell you, people change.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
Wasn't we calling them black love?
The lady of my dreams.
Wasn't we calling them black? If somebody said black love, you thought of them, right? Think about that. Bro, black people, we got to stop doing this, bro. We got to stop messing. Bro, look. Integrity, right? Being honorable. Once upon a time in my life, I thought integrity was a car.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
I always figured being honorable was some shit that judges do. I wasn't honorable.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I honor me, not you.
What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
But like I said, I was just a young, selfish and outrageous heathen. Get no. You know how people be like, oh, I don't get no. I really know how I feel that had not gave. That's why I always caution people. I'll be like, person be like, I don't give a fuck. I'll be like, what? I don't give a fuck. I always wanted to be on the table and be clear that at all times and all, I care. I give a fuck. Right? So we had black love, and then black love wild clean out. Black love start wilding a little bit, gang. Black love was going live, exposing, fighting. And I don't know what type of fight Jeff Bezos put up. But Jeff Bezos dropped $38 billion on that. Woman that he was married to, and I don't know how long they was married. Let's see if Google won't put us on. Hey Google, how long was Jeff Bezos and his wife married before they divorced? 25 years. Jeff Bezos and his wife, 25 years. Yo, sometimes, check it. I think about worth a lot. I always try to encourage people to reach their highest potential. So if I'm the kind of person who make it my business to encourage people to reach their highest potential, that would mean that I would think about worth a lot. If you ever in a room full of people and they not saying stuff like that about me, they lying. The glass is never half empty to me. I'll die looking at a glass. Man, I think that thing full right there. I got that kind of humility. You should too. So, anybody that's actively in my life, consistently in my life, I got a number in my head. I got a treatment in my head. I got a lifestyle, adjacent or not, in my head for them if I ever reach my fullest potential. If I ever get half as successful as some people out here who might not even be as good as me when they open their mouth and they start talking, amen.
Tell me, good. Peanut butter jelly, good. Peanut butter jelly. There she go, the lady of my dreams.
Huh? And it's not a person out there that know me that wouldn't know, like, oh, nah, he gonna, like, I feel like, the way I carry myself, like if I was to tell a person, oh, we don't need lawyers, I'm gonna break you off exactly what I need to break you off. If we built a business together and we beefing, me and my business partner, my bro, my best friend, like, I thrive. I get excited off being trusted. I strive to be different. You give me a chance to be different. You give me a chance to do something that somebody else wouldn't do, and I do it. You know why? Because I want to argue with dudes like, how you going to give? Like, say that's me, and say I'm Akon. Say, for instance, that look, this is what I'm saying. If they've been married for 29 years, and they had the standard relationship that I know anybody to have, I never encourage people to divorce. I be around couples and I think they got, I be like, this is crazy. Y'all done all the worst shit that could have possibly happened to happen. You know what I say? Hey, since all the worst shit that could have possibly done happened already, and y'all still together and y'all wake up in the same place, how about y'all just try to fix this thing? And see how it feels to live in harmony. A lot of people know the definition of harmony. But just because you know the definition of something does not mean that you know how that thing feels. Just because you heard of something don't mean you have the experience. if you've been a criminal before, and you don't have to be a criminal to get this feeling that I'm about to talk about here. If you've lied to somebody that you felt like you loved, if you've done something wrong, something, let's just use the word bad, right? Or if you didn't defend somebody you felt like you were supposed to defend in a moment, right? And it's a serious enough matter to where you get that feeling. The conscience, y'all ever hear people talk about that? We're hard to sleep. Where every time a thought comes into your mind, you feel like cringy about it. I explode off situations like that. I can't take those. When I go to sleep, if I'm having a hard time sleeping, me, myself, I would rather have a hard time sleeping because I feel rejected as opposed to making somebody else feel rejected. Because I know how that feels. That don't feel good. So I'm like, okay, let me try the other way. I'm like, that don't feel good, but that still feel a lot better. It's how that girl felt that moved on you. Dude be running around like, yo, man, I think I had a good one. Oh, yeah, the one you was dogging out, gave the STD to, treated her bad. She finally went to the square dude, treated her like, ooh. That feeling is a feeling that you don't want to spend too much time with. That's a feeling you don't want to get used to. You know how they say tonight, the truth shall set you free? Don't get that too mixed up, okay? So look. You know how we refer to people like, that person is the truth, or this is the... The truth has to be fluid as well, right? One day you could be this, one day you could be that. Monday is not Tuesday. Your past doesn't define you, right? The truth is fluid. If you told a lie yesterday, but you decide every next day that's coming you ain't gonna tell no lie, you all the truth. Can't nobody say, hey, that ain't the truth because you told a lie a week ago. So it's just about going forward and making every step a little better, every day a little better, right? That just feels better. Than scrambling around and lying every day. You know I'm telling you the truth. You know I'm not lying. If I ain't gonna tell you the truth, who will? I'm on shrooms.
Oh, okay, this one is about the team that jumped out the cruise, the boat.
Nigga, you been rolling that blunt up for an hour and a half. Yo, bro, man, you need that blunt to come on.
Nah, we talk about the team that jumped out the boat during a senior.
This kid fucking jumped up.
He has never been found after that.
God. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, shit. That's